Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 3:12 p.m. So, wow, I've just been like attacked. So, I got a lot to say, or a lot on my mind, and I hope I remember everything I needed to say. So, yesterday for dinner, I remember I had, um, oh yeah, so I had like a piece of salmon. Excuse me. I had a piece of salmon and a whole lot of cheesy mashed potatoes. That's what I had for dinner and nothing else. I got full. So I didn't have any fruit yesterday. I think I did take my supplement, and I think I already told y'all what I ate for lunch yesterday and left more leftovers. Yeah, I did tell y'all. So, and I'm talking to my supportive subscribers, not you perps. I ain't talking to y'all. So, you perps that's not welcome, I'm not talking to y'all. So mind your damn business. So if you know you blocked and want to come and make new fake accounts to come and harass, you know you're not welcome. Or you know you don't like me, or you know you have an issue with me. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my supporter subscribers. So then last night, oh man, I don't remember what time I went to bed, but I thought it could have been like 9:30 or 10 o'clock. But no, because oh yeah, because I had the green dress that I wore yesterday, one of my other videos yesterday. I took that off and put this on. So then the very second that I took this off and put the dress back on last night, the very second, excuse me, they came like from the video that I showed y'all last night. They came prepared and ready, like exactly. Oh, excuse me. Exactly when I took off this outfit that I'm wearing. Well, it's not a matching outfit, but I made it match. You know, I'm wearing like all black, like even black pants, because they were just the quickest clothes to grab in my two big bags of clothes that I need to sort through. Excuse me, that I haven't sorted through yet. So, right when I switched, like immediately after I took this off and switched into the dress, when I was using that dashiki dress, like sometimes I'll use it for a nightgown as well. So a couple of nightgowns that I did have, due to dealing with homelessness or moving around so much, I think I lost them. But I miss long, big, comfy, feminine, nightgowns. Well, me being big and fat, I never really, I never really wear lingerie or certain other kinds of pajamas, you know. But a lot of times I just have day clothes and sleep in that at night and then wear it again, the next day. But last night I was using the dashiki dress. I was wearing it, like a nightgown. And as soon as I switched clothes, They started with the noise campaign, and you involve your child in it. So I don't even know if when I filmed and recorded, I don't know if I was like, so angry and so into being upset that I wasn't paying too much attention, or if my mind actually wandered off. But people had pointed out in my video about the way that they were dancing. I didn't even pay too much attention until people were talking about the way that they were dancing. And then I didn't even know or realize or pay much attention, because I didn't even look back at the video or look close. I just recorded it and was all upset, and agitated. And I didn't even pay close attention. All I know was like me being just distracted by the noise. It seemed like that was the noise and the colors. It seemed like it was the main thing that crossed my mind. But I did not realize that the ladies were dancing nasty with the little boy, and thought it was funny with their perp colors. And one person said I should turn the video in. But to who if the cops don't do anything? So they don't do anything. And for any other gang stalking exposure, I don't even have to mention the words gang stalking, and the police will still make you out to be crazy, or they won't listen to you, or they won't take you seriously or believe you. So that's why I just document whatever I'm going through, on whatever social media. So yeah, I did not realize, or I did not even notice or catch on that they were dancing nasty with that little boy. And you know what? I didn't know until today, and excuse me, and people were commenting on it. And then I looked more closely. I looked back at the video and I realized, oh, how did I not notice this? Or how did I not catch this? And it's like I'm actually afraid to even go to the police, because I'm not ready for the gaslighting and them trying to abuse me and provoke me to anger and stuff like that, So, speaking of the police, earlier today, or maybe later this morning, when I went and walked from the bedroom towards the kitchen, when I went into the living room, there was a police officer driving by, fraudulently and illegally driving by precisely when I went to go and walk to the kitchen, towards the kitchen, and I passed through the living room and my doors were open. And at exact timing, the police officer drove by, right in the parking lot close to where the dumpster is, So then, last night, they vibrated my body quite bad, but it wasn't as bad as the night before. But it was still kind of pretty bad, So I tried to download an EMF reader, like on my phone. I tried to download an app of an EMF reader. And it was trying to say little to no radiation exposure or, activity or whatever. Or no, but it's like my body was vibrating too bad for the EMF to read so low. And I have tried EMF readers before. And while I'm vibrating, it seems like as if, all of these apps they always say that little to no exposure of radiation or whatever, or EMF exposure, but other targeted individuals, their readings be very high. Even the fake ones that perk me, they'll show that that is really high. But if like I'm vibrating so bad, how can they say that I have no exposure or low exposure of the EMF? So I don't even bother to have the apps on my phone. But, you know, it's like them vibrating my body was a large portion of the reason why and how I ended up homeless. But I had some other stuff going on too, how I ended up homeless. But I said I would try to not let the perps make me back homeless again, but I heard that they attack you like this, hoping that they can make you back homeless again. And it's like, and I've been up in here less than a month, well, almost a month. But it's like, well, I think the attacks, the vibrating is worse here. But the other direct energy attacks was worse when I was in Bloomington. So they've been vibrating me just about every day up in here. But in Bloomington, I had to deal with more of the vertigo and nausea and vertigo and them squeezing my organs. And either way, I think the sleep deprivation is worse while I'm in here. But even though I had the sleep deprivation, both times, you know what? I think the sleep deprivation was worse when I was over there. So I don't know. I think I may have fallen asleep after 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm sorry, not this afternoon. I meant to say this morning. I caught myself. I meant to say 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. Sometime between there, I think I went to sleep. And then I woke up. It was about 6:20. I think it was 6:20 this morning. And I had to use the bathroom and then came back and got more sleep. And then I think I woke up about 9:30. I think it was 9:36 or something. And then I was still tired and sleepy. And I tried to make myself sleep some more. But I felt like I didn't want to, have a habit of waking up, waking up so much later. So I'm feeling a sleep deprived feeling and feeling pressure in my heart. I made myself get up. I think it was about 9:45 or a little bit after 9:45, and to supposedly start my day. But I went to use the bathroom, and then, I had a lot of messages today to check on different social media. But, now yesterday somebody made a comment telling me that I can't be ordering food like that, like from delivery or whatever. And then a person said, be safe. But, that person said you can't be ordering food like that, being targeted. Well, all the times I ordered food when I was homeless and staying in hotels and motels, it was my first time ordering from a restaurant since after signing a lease and being here, and it's almost the end of the month. Well, it is the end of the month. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. So, but, sometimes you get tired of eating just days and days of leftovers, even though it's saving you money, and you got something to eat. But I just wanted to take a quick break, you know. But I hate when people see you have something bad happen to you and then they victim blame you. They victim blame. But I don't even know, the person just looked like they just saw the first 2-minute video and then victim blamed and condemned me without seeing the whole scenario and everything. All the videos. So it made me feel really bad, like as if I made a bad decision or, did something wrong or broke the law or something. So with only $35, earlier this morning, the $24 SSI check came. So I spent like over an hour. I don't know how long. I didn't track how long, but it felt like a long time that I was trying to see about picking out groceries for for the next few days. And I felt afraid, like as if I'm committing some crime by trying to order groceries or whatever. But I know the online perks, they have something to say no matter what I do. If I go in person and buy groceries, they got something to say. Or if I order online, they still got something to say. So it looks like, I'm not going to say what store I was trying to order from, but it seemed like as if 4 or 5 items would take up, pretty much almost everything. And then the delivery fees being like $4 or $5, and then the service fee being like another between $5 and $7. And it's like, wow, I would do better off physically going, but because I'm feeling sleep deprived and my body feels weak. I'm feeling sleep deprived and my body feels weak. I don't feel like I have the physical strength today. I might feel better tomorrow, but today I don't have the physical strength to get up and go anywhere. But earlier, before I try to look up on trying to see about buying a few grocery items, before that, I forgot to mention, before that, I try to look up any food pantries that might be open near me, and one of them was, it's like when I try to Google search about the food pantries and stuff, a lot of them had no postings of what their hours are. They didn't have postings of what their hours are. So it was the majority of them. So the ones that displayed that they're open, there's one place that's open today. I was scared to go because people were saying that, like, it was multiple people saying that it was so much expired food, like way old expired food, like mayonnaise that had been expired for over a year, or they would say that there's no meat or no protein or something like that, and they say that all their food is very, very expired. So I was scared. I felt like I was scared to go there. And so some of the other ones are kind of far. Some of the other food pantries are kind of far. So, and as I said, I don't know how the bus drivers would act if I brought my buggy on the bus. you know. So, and then I still haven't had the opportunities to try to see about food stamps yet. But I feel like if it's just $23 or $15 or however much, I feel like it's pointless for me to try to go get them. Busting ass just for $15 a month or 23 or however much. So I'm glad I remembered what I needed to say about the EMF reader thing and the vibrating and stuff, because that's one thing I forgot or almost forgot to mention. So that fake TI perp from Germany, when he falsely reported my video, and now YouTube mentioned about blocking my video in certain countries. And I'm like, why did you even try to approach and contact and try to talk to me anyway? So then, when I tried to appeal the false report, they threatened to terminate my whole YouTube account. So, but they can, but then the perps can falsely report, you trying to expose them, the truth about them all day. But they keep harassing and won't leave me alone, and then they falsely report when I expose them. Well, if you would have left me alone, I wouldn't have anything to expose about you. But then they can make I can't even make any privacy or copyright claims from the time that YouTube ignores if I try to make any reports about what the online gang stalkers are doing to me. And y'all giving the sex trafficking perps, y'all give them likes, supportive comments, and thumbs up to go against me. If y'all be getting 767 likes and 30,000 views and 493 comments by making up lies and slandering me and making memes and mocking and bullying and making fun, and even y'all who say y'all Christian and targeted have participated in the bullying against me. And I just can't comprehend it. But it's like I'm not even allowed to report or expose or anything with these perps. But they can attack me all day and just nothing happens. But then when I try to expose them, I get all this undeserved just punishment. So when my twin sister did a false copyright strike on my video, I thought that they said for 90 days. After 90 days, the copyright strike would disappear. But YouTube is still bullying and trying to force me to take this fake ass mind control, re-educating kind of copyright school in order to remove the strike. But my twin sister has used a lot of my content without my permission in the same manner that the rest of the perps would do. And nothing has happened to her videos. She has used my content without my permission. I don't even know how she was able to pull off or do that with the fake copyright strike. So, but yesterday, somebody made a comment on my video exposing the fake IDMR cult. And so then I went to try to look for the other video that I did, and while researching, trying to search for it, I ended up stumbling upon um, somebody who has a YouTube channel. Excuse me, sorry. It looks like as if he said that he was part of the cult for over 30 years or something. Well, I was under 30 years old. Was I 27 years old when I thought I was done for good? You know, so it's like he was saying some of the same stuff that I researched about the fake IDMR called Institute of Divine Metaphysical Research cult. You know, it's all about that man worship. Man worship. you know, excuse me. So even that Robert Harris guy, you know, he was his own narcissistic abuser, highly narcissistic. And come to find out, I don't remember what year it was that he died, but he died. He was old and in his fucking 90s. But it seems like as if, excuse me, if Fraudster Harris was more of worse or more deceptive than Fraudster Henry Clifford Kinley. Excuse me. So, and then one of the girls from the cult, I saw her do a video on TikTok about the fake IDMR cult. I don't even know if she left when she was 26 years old. But I didn't even know she was there when we were 5. When she was 5. But I thought that I don't know if I was 10 or 11 when I first met her. And people think that knowing certain Bible facts will get you saved. But they got some people who know the Bible front and back, excuse me, and still not even saved. Or they think that their so-called Bible knowledge, they think they're better than you. Excuse me. So, sorry. So, this girl from the cult named Heather, that's the one I'm talking about. Well, excuse me, but we were still kids at the time. She probably matured or don't think, the same way about me. But she was trying to tell this toddler named Destiny to stay away from me and don't talk to me. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even know y'all. Like, how, so I don't even I don't even know y'all. So how y'all telling this little baby to stay away from me and don't talk to me? Excuse me. So even my peers in the cult around my age, none of them liked me or my twin sister really, And the foster mom brainwashed the adults in the cult to stay away from us and hate us or treat us a certain way. And I felt like, what's the point of being part of a religion where nobody likes you? So I had some more digging and research, to look up about the cult. Yeah, man worship, and they got their information from the New Age Theosophical Society and their fake aims and stuff like that. Yeah, they were brainwashing the fuck out of us in the fake IDMR cult. And I'm like, no wonder why I felt spiritually troubled as a kid. And so I was working on a blog post today, shortly before coming on this video, and they were vibrating my body really bad, so bad that I couldn't continue to work on it. Finish, you know, typing out my thoughts. So I wanted to say more stuff. I really wanted to say more stuff. So, and I'm still sleep deprived. So if y'all want to be nitpicky about grammar and run on sentences or whatever, I tried my doggone best. But as I said, they were attacking me with the weapons so bad that I was forced to quit typing it out. But I might add some more stuff later. But I published it for now. But I can always go back and edit or add more stuff. So, but I like. It's funny that even though I've been in that cult from super little, I kind of feel like I don't have enough information or experience to write a whole book about it. But the main abuse from the cult came from the foster mom's household. The foster mom was a member of that religious cult, and she also ran her household like as if she was her own cult leader. The foster mom ran her own household like a cult, like as if she was her own cult leader, you know. So she ran her own household like as if she was her own cult leader. And everybody was scared of this woman who claims to stand 4 feet 11 inches tall. Like, she was a very short lady, shorter than me. And I'm 5'2", and I thought I was very short. It looked like she shrunk the last time I saw her. Because she was so much shorter that no way in hell are we 3 inches apart. No way, because she looked way shorter than 3 inches shorter than me. But I'm 5'2". She looked like she shrunk. She probably did shrink. So, the last time I saw the foster mom, Adrian Felder, in person was 2017. It was around summer. Like, it was after I had moved into that apartment or whatever. I thought it was a house, but they said it was an apartment. Because when I was in Los Angeles, they didn't call it an apartment. They called it a house, but it was like 3 houses connected into one, like a triplex. But then the other place seemed, like when I moved to Jefferson Shrewsbury, it seemed kind of similar. But the abusive, narcissistic landlady snapped with an attitude and said, "It's not a house, it's an apartment." Not like, well, when I say my house, I mean my household. Excuse me. So, she tried to narcissistically correct me with an attitude. So, but also the last time I saw my twin sister in person was in 2017. And it was not a good experience at all, But she wanted to stay away from me all these years. But all this was before was able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together about the gang stalking and connect the dots, you know. So if people think that I'm a social issue or socially awkward, and then they get mad and say that I'm the problem, well, look at all this experimentation, with the foster care and the mind control that had been done on me. And then for me to be put in a cult and the foster mom keeping us overly sheltered. The foster mom kept us overly sheltered and kept us eternally punished. So and the foster mom used to tell the psychiatrist and the childhood psychiatrist, Dr. Chakraborty, the foster mom used to tell Dr. Chakraborty that we don't have good social skills. But, well, you kept us overly sheltered. And you didn't even allow us, you punished us for just being a kid. But if any weird stuff we did because of the abuse that y'all inflicted on us, but I'm not even supposed to be in this predicament. Like, me and my twin sister supposed to band together and expose the fake IDMR cult, the foster mom, and, all of our oppressors that we grew up with. But a lot of people say that me and my twin sister not getting along and all that this is part of the MK Ultra mind control experimentation on twins. And that's why everything's so fucked up. That they pit the twins against each other and manipulate for one twin to be seen by society as good and the other twin, I guess depending on the program, to be really targeted, to be heavily targeted, And they say it's like with this twin thing with the MK Ultra is very, very satanic and Nazi and diabolical. But they have the MK Ultra twinning programming, So I thought I had a whole lot to say, but it didn't take me as long. So, well, it's getting later and later. It's after 3:00. And so I'm trying to find a way to get groceries without going to fake Walmart. But, like, no, it's not a straight shot because I would either have to connect to another bus or walk between 10 and 15 minutes to get there. So it seems like, taking these buses is a pain in the ass, especially with them being like inconvenient and then running every 2 hours on a Saturday and not running at all on a Sunday. Excuse me. But, when I first got up in here and I bought a little bit enough because I didn't have that much money left over. I mean, I just moved and I bought like I don't remember how much, if it was $15 or $20 worth of food, trying to stretch for 3 or 4 days. And a narcissistic control freak fake TI perp on TikTok condemned me, and made it like a death reference, at me for, eating unhealthy food, and it's like, don't be so hard on me. I'm disabled, fixed low income, and if I eat unhealthy food, I get told that I deserve to die, or I deserve to get sick, or I deserve to die, suffer heart attacks or whatever. If I eat Family Dollar food, or if I eat Dollar General food, or if I eat fast food, I get told that I deserve to be punished with all these health problems. But then, excuse me, if I eat out at restaurants or order DoorDash, I get told that I deserve to be poisoned. So it seems like both the TI community and the perps want to castigate me for ordering DoorDash. Excuse me. So, excuse me. So it's like nobody wants me ordering food, whether it be groceries or restaurant food or whatever. So, excuse me, my throat, I got a little mucus in my throat. So, I don't have enough money, to be able to eat the kind of healthy that I want. And then when I do eat healthy, I have to hear narcissistic lectures about wasting my money. Or, the online perps talking about, can't you be buying this expensive, nasty food? Or they would condemn me for, consuming that. They think I deserve to be punished with a heart attack for, eating coconut oil, which is healthy. I mean, it is heart healthy. I don't even use excess coconut oil, and I don't even consume the oil every single day. Excuse me. But coconut oil has healed me, internally and externally. I mean, if it can soothe and heal, a cut on my arm or something, or razor burns, or if it can help heal a toothache, or it can help me expel mucus, or if it can help me get full faster and full for longer, and I end up having more increased or better physical energy. Now if you have the refined coconut oil, the refined cheap coconut oil, I heard that is the one that's bad for you, and supposedly has free radicals or whatever. But the right kind of coconut oil will help fight free radicals and stuff like that. So if I try to buy smoothies or green juices or go to the farmer's market or something, I have to hear narcissistic, when I try to eat healthy, I have to hear narcissistic lectures about wasting my money. Wasting money and spending irresponsibly, or not budgeting, or not managing my money properly. But then if I eat like ham sandwiches from Family Dollar, if I buy bread and meat and cheese from Family Dollar, I get told that that's a death meal and that I deserve to die, or I won't be satisfied until I end up with clogged arteries with life support with tubes coming out of me in the hospital. I mean, I be told all this kind of harsh stuff. I'm like, people, mind your business and leave me alone. You know, I'm not a child for you to try to police the way I eat or police my money or food or whatever. So y'all would condemn me for buying local or eating at a local restaurant or the farmer's market and tell me I wasted money, or y'all being like, well, Candy, thinks that she's too bougie or too uppity to eat at McDonald's and Burger King. I'm not eating no fucking human meat. But with Dairy Queen, I wasn't even sure. Because Dairy Queen is not as popular as McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King. Those are the top three. But I said I would stop eating at Dairy Queen. And, I only ate at Dairy Queen food once here in Pensacola. And that was when the school that I worked at gave me a $15 gift card. Excuse me. But other than that, I don't even be, here in Pensacola, I think I may have ordered Arby's once. And I think I ate there once. But I don't even really be eating Arby's. I don't really eat Arby's. I haven't eaten Church's chicken in years. But I ain't gonna lie, I have been missing the honey biscuits from Church's and Popeyes. Last time I had Popeyes was 2019, before I came to Pensacola. But it was over the summer after I got here to Pensacola. And I had that job. I was homeless and I had that job. And only one time I ate at the Church's that was on North 9th Avenue going towards downtown. But I think they closed that location down. So that was the point in time when I was staying at the Hospitality Inn in the Church's on Mobile Highway. Every time I tried to go there, they were always closed or drive-through only during that thing that was going on, that I can't mention on here, that C word. Excuse me. So, with me having $35 right now, all I can do is to stretch me for the next few days. It seemed when I would go, when I was in Bloomington and try to buy food from Dollar General and the Dollar General and Family Dollar, that was, those were the only two stores in town. So it's no way in hell can I eat 2, not 3, but 2 meals a day and buy food from Dollar General, 14 meals, instead of 21, 14 meals. So for me to buy that, I didn't understand how for me to try to buy food from Dollar General, 1 week of food worth nearly $100. So it's Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, not Dollar Tree. I meant to say Dollar General and Family Dollar. It's not even that cheap anymore. Even when you try to, do coupons and stuff. So if you tell me, stop eating that sugary cereal or whatever, well, it's all I had the money for that period of time, But then you shun me if I try to buy stone ground oatmeal with flax seeds. Stone ground grits. I meant to say steel cut oatmeal, organic steel cut oatmeal with flax seeds. You condemn me for wasting my money. But if I buy the cheap $1 or $2, and they're not even $1 anymore. You try to get the generic and not the Quaker brand of maple oatmeal. You try to get the generic and not the Quaker brand, and it's like you can't even buy a box of oatmeal for $1 anymore. Like there'll be at least $2 or $3 for a box of oatmeal with 6 packs. And that's about the junkiest and the junkiest of the cheapest oatmeal that you can get. It's not even $1. You can't even buy it for $1 no more. But I heard that Dollar Tree, I heard that they had Dollar Tree. I think I heard some rumor that they went back to $1 and that they stopped doing $1.25. But even at this Family Dollar, it's a Family Dollar Tree, and I can't even find food items really for $1 up in there. Like, you can barely get like a can of beans, like canned food, like a can of beans for 50 cents anymore. Or $1 anymore, But people say Walmart and certain other stores, they say do not buy your meat from fake Walmart because it's like the fake lab grown meat or the 3D printed meat. And I think that the meat that I was getting from Dollar General had that kind of meat. Tyson or Sanderson Farms, Purdue. Yeah, gross. So, well, I ate the last of the oatmeal this morning. Oatmeal and an apple this morning. And I put like 2 spoonfuls, excuse me, of I put 2 spoonfuls of the coconut oil in there, And people want to condemn you and talk about stop eating this and stop eating that, but they don't have any regards for your super low budget that all you can afford. But then if you try to use food stamps to buy organic, natural, healthy stuff, then they'll say that you're abusing the system by buying high-end items with food stamps. Like, you're not supposed to do that. So it's like you get attacked from both sides or from either way. Excuse me, But I started to hop on a bus and go to Publix. But Publix is more expensive than Winn-Dixie. But Publix, they don't have Publix on DoorDash. But I think they got it on Instacart. Excuse me. So, it's not much I can get, with $30. It's like the most I can get, like $20 or $25, and then the other fees would go towards the, the service fee and the delivery fees and stuff and everything like that. But, as I said, the way the buses be running and then being perked, like a lot of times you just don't feel like being perked while just trying to mind your business and trying to go get groceries. Sometimes you just don't even want to feel like being bothered with being forced to deal with and see gang stalking clown shows. You just want your peace of mind and just want everything easy. But sometimes they just manipulate and make things to be more complicated. Excuse me. Like, I don't even feel like going to Family Dollar and being perked while walking on my way going there, And as I said, like, because of the sleep deprivation, my body feels weak. My body feels weak. And I didn't realize today and yesterday I didn't have that much water to drink. I mean, I didn't realize yesterday I didn't have enough water to drink. And today, so far, I had only one glass of water. And I'm like, why and how did I do that to myself? I only drank a little bit of water with the breakfast. I thought I drank the whole cup. But the breakfast, I did not even eat until after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So, like, excuse me. So, but I call myself just trying to find trying to figure out what way could I do it to, be able to, like, stretch out the $30 or $35 for, the next few days until Tuesday. And then Tuesday, I got bills to pay and errands to run. Not just Tuesday, but the whole next week. I got things to do. Laundry to wash. But I'm not going to lie, though. I so badly want to go to the beach and can't wait. I can't wait. I want to go to the beach. So that would be something positive to do. But abusive narcissistic perps would condemn me for going to the beach. But I'm 40 years old, and you think you got the authority, and you're younger than me, and think you got the authority to dictate that I shouldn't be allowed to make that decision, that free will decision. If you want to condemn me like I'm breaking the law or doing something wrong or doing something bad, well, at least I'll be getting my fat ass fitness in it, exercising. Well, the beach activity is free, but, it would cost me $2.20 for a round trip because of my disabled pass. There was a point in time the online gang stalkers falsely accused me of fraud and falsely accusing me of having a fraudulent disabled bus pass, or falsely accusing me of not being really disabled. Well, you call me remedial, slow, autistic, and everything else, but then y'all want to talk about me not being disabled and cheating and falsely accusing me of cheating and scamming and committing fraud with Social Security and all that to cover up y'all gang stalking fraud. I mean, you get paid, because I heard that the gang stalkers get paid a gift card so that they won't have to be traceable with taxes. But how many, they got gang stalkers who receive Social Security and SSI, and then I think they be trying to mock me with pretending to be poor and complaining about, being poor and not having much money. Like this person that was my age named Mary, she was perping with the red raggedy van. And even at the Avis job, and she was complaining about, struggling to make ends meet. And then they had this white man that was narcissistic and controlling and a perp. And he was saying that he get SSI or Social Security or something like, or SSDI or something, I don't remember. And he was a whole damn perp and complaining about not being able to afford this and that the job doesn't pay enough and stuff like that. But you're perping me. You were doing perp stuff to me. Driving around with one headlight and being bossy and controlling and trying to mob me off the job, in which you contributed to succeeded at doing. So, the people who worked so hard to perp the fuck out of me or abuse me so bad, how come y'all can have a house and a car and perp me and complain about not making enough money? But you perp me so bad. But I'm not allowed to complain about not enough this, not enough that. Well, I still have not heard from any more employers. I still have not heard from any more employers. From jobs I try to apply to, I haven't heard anything. So, I wish I could go to the beach. I wish I could get to go to the beach. Y'all want me to be positive and happy, and then y'all condemn me when I do things to make myself happy or try to treat or reward myself. And then you call me irresponsible and immature. But the people that's part of the gang stalking network with narcissistic personalities are the main ones being falsely glorified as being responsible, immature, and normal with common sense. Or always making wise decisions. But I gotta be the only mentally slow, retarded criminal that everything I do or say is just wrong and breaking the law. As I said, y'all won't even allow me. Y'all call me covetous and greedy for trying to look for a way to make, increase in my income in addition to Social Security and SSI, in which they've been threatening, So for me to try to earn or make a living, y'all want to criminalize that. So, it's like a financial prison and slavery with being just forced on SSI and Social Security. And then they try to control how you spend the money. I never asked to be on Social Security and SSI in the first place. But it's a living hell, this prison punishment. I think with all the mind control and experimentation, I think I ended up disabled. But some people will try to make it like I was born disabled from stuff that the biological mom, Frances, supposedly was rumored to have done while being pregnant with us. Excuse me. So my twin sister did much or nothing, pretending to be in the military just for show. And y'all applauding and rewarding her, talking about thank you for your service, when she ain't do much or nothing honorable. She's set for life with a fake career set for life behind a lie. But, I struggled and suffered and nearly did not make it through so many years of college that seemed like as if it was for nothing and in vain. And because of the gang stalking and narcissistic abuse was the reason why I nearly did not successfully make it through college. But, even in high school, my GPA was supposed to, but because of gang stalking and narcissistic abuse, sabotage, my GPA was supposed, in my high school class rank was supposed to have been higher than what it was. I was supposed to have had over a 4.0 due to honors credit and all that from high school. But I think I remember my high school GPA was like 3.7 or somewhere between 3.6 and 3.8 GPA. But they fucked over me really bad, even worse in college. And due to foster and biological family abuse and abuse from other people, my GPA in college turned out to be like an overall 2.3. And then 2.7 or 2.8 in my major in Spanish, But before then, like the foster mom and the biological brother Mark, they would brag about me having a 4.0 in my major. Both of them at different times in different years. And yes, I started off like the first couple of years or first few semesters of having a 4.0 in my major in Spanish. I was doing so well. Especially like in Spanish and English grammar, those were where my strengths were. So for me to, because no matter what my GPA is, I still would have had this struggle with trying to get jobs because of being targeted and blacklisted, in which I did not know that. And then suffering in debt. Debt that I can't even pay back. And people won't even let me have an opportunity at making a living. For me, if I could get a job opportunity where they won't workplace mob me, or sabotage me, for me to get a job opportunity, my money can make itself, and then I can, through earning from working, have my own, get an opportunity where I can have my own vehicle and be driving. But it's like they suppress me so hard, though. So hard. They expect me to be on forced low income and manage it. And try to shame me and make me feel bad or call me greedy, for wanting to work for and earn an increase of income. Even legally. I don't even make attempts at trying to make money illegally or get money illegally. But the same ones who falsely accuse me of being a fraud and a scammer, y'all are mad because I won't become a perp and a prostitute or join your satanic cult network. Trying to beat, you're bullying and stalking everything I do and trying to falsely reverse criminalize everything I do because y'all trying to beat me into submission to sell out and forfeit my soul and, become part of the cult network. And y'all trying to bully me to the point where you act like you want to try to make like as if you want me to give up the will to fight to live and try to force me to die. That's hatred right there. You try to find ways to condemn me for documenting my daily living and survival. For me to, I mean, for me to eat like an organic apple, oh, that's wasting money. But for me to eat a donut, I deserve to be, for the same price, I deserve to be punished with a heart attack or clogged arteries. You know, so I'm undecided on what I want to do. I really am. You know, but I did say that I wanted to reward myself, you know, for finally accomplishing to get back housing again. But I'm disappointed and hurt because I cannot go back to my hometown, New Orleans, to go visit because of the saltwater intrusion, in which that might be a government conspiracy cover-up. But they try to make it like it's just an emergency or an act of nature. But that the government probably pulling that off. So I don't know how bad the emergency is, for the saltwater intrusion thing, that I've been hearing about. So, well, I thought about writing and publishing a short story today. Well, the topic has been on my mind since yesterday. So I was hoping to earn, a few dollars or something, through the short story. They say with Ko-fi you can earn money, through your own artwork or whatever else. Ko-fi and Buy Me a Coffee. So YouTube considers me a content creator. So if YouTube says I'm a content creator, then who are you to think you got the authority to take that away from me? If Amazon considers me an author, yeah, the Gang Stalking Network, y'all falsely accuse me of being jealous, but y'all be so jealous of trying to sabotage a little bit of what I'm trying to accomplish, and they try to put author in quotations, like as if I'm not, I don't deserve to be considered, a genuine author. Whose permission do I need to be any kind of author? But y'all have houses and cars, and you don't have to worry about the struggle for food or anything like that. You have, wonderful relationships, successful businesses, and ain't got to worry about nothing but trying to just stalk, follow, and harass and destroy the little bit that I do have. You don't want me with, clearly nothing at all. And you can't even get donuts. Donuts ain't even cheap no more. Donuts be expensive nowadays. You can't even get cheap donuts nowadays, It's like, dang, I can't, me looking on the DoorDash app, I can't even find, something that's, if I can buy, 20 items for $1, can't even find it. Or it'd be the meat that people want to stay away from. So thanks for listening to me. I think I'm gonna go earlier today. I think I'm gonna get off the video earlier today. But I'm gonna try to write a short story in the community post in hopes of trying to, earn some extra money. So thanks for listening to me. Love y'all.